Hi Aaron, my name is Chandler Brock. I live 4 miles away from San Francisco in Mill Valley, and I need help with my varial kickflips. There's my pop shove it, here's my kick. Not the best, but it works. So, here's what happens when I try to do varial kickflips. My main problem is, I have like 3 problems with this trick. The first one is, I can get the flip, but it underflips and it goes behind me and I land it like this. Or I land it like this, but I can't get my front foot on the board. Or what happens is it like goes like all over the place. It'll like just go behind me and it's really annoying. So here's what happens when I try to do it. Does that too, which is also really annoying. That's my main problem. I've heard that what you're supposed to do is that when you do the pop, when it gets to about the 90 degrees in the shove it, you kick your foot off to the side to get it to do the flip. I've tried doing that and it doesn't really help, like at all. So really appreciate your help, so I'll give you a few more. I've watched a lot of varial kickflip tutorials and yours was the most helpful. So there. That is the worst problem I have. My main problem. I've landed like 2 or 3, but they were out of complete luck. So there. Another one. Out of complete luck. But I want to get some help getting those completely wired, so.
Awesome. So thanks a lot for sending in your video. I really appreciate all the work that you put into it, and I'm going to do my very best to help you out here.
I've looked all over the internet. There's no answer to that problem. I've asked other skaters. They don't have that problem either, so.
Cool. So like you said, there are a couple different things. The board under flipping, etc. And then, like you said, the main problem is just getting the board underneath you every time.
So, I would really appreciate your help.
Cool. So first off, I just want to go over this whole sequence really fast. It looks like you do have it down fairly well. The riding basics, how to ollie, front side 180, back side 180, pop shove, front shove, heel flip, kick flip. Now it's very interesting when you did your kick flip, you said not the best, but it works. Yeah, your kick flip wasn't too bad at all. But like even you said, the better you get at your kick flip, the easier it is going to be for the varial flip because it is part of it. Cool, so let's check this out. Good, so obviously that one was good. You landed it, but even there you're a little bit forward on the board. I'm going to try and give you a couple pieces of advice to help you get the board more in front of you and go less behind you. Cool, so it's very interesting also for me what you're saying about when the board gets to 90 degrees, that's when you flick. Definitely don't do that. Try and pop straight down as possible and then flick out right away so that the board does the full rotation and it goes right underneath you. So the flicking when the board is at 90 degrees is more of like a 360 flip thing. See, look, my board was not at 90 degrees when I flipped it. I try to pop it straight down so it doesn't over-rotate on the spin and go into a 360 flip or like a 270 flip, etc. So yeah, you want to pop straight down. It's very similar. It's basically the exact same motion you're doing on the pop shove it. You just have to give it that little bit of flick. So watch my front foot right here, and my back foot will pop straight down, and then just give a little scoop, and then catch with your front foot, land, etc. Cool, so the main thing here is getting the board to go more in front of you, and I think that's also going to help you land it more consistently because, yeah, your feet are not going to be going so far in front. So when you pop, before you pop, you got to have your weight a little bit in the back seat. Now by that I mean you're just leaning back just a little bit so that when your force goes down, it pushes your board out in front of you. Usually this is the advice that I give people who are learning 360 flips, but you're having the same issue where your feet are going up in front of the board. So yeah, so lean back just a bit and then shove the board more out in front of you. A common misconception is that you kind of pop and spin your board and then you try and jump where your board lands, but that's incorrect sequence. You want to put the board where you want it to go. So you need to improve your ability to just control your board, meaning if you want it to go more in front of you, learn how to pop it more in front of you. And all of this just comes with practice, 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 practice. So it looks like you are doing really great, and even that you have landed a few, you just need to continue practicing on a daily basis. But try those steps that I gave you of leaning back more, and then also you can practice stepping off your back foot and catching with your front foot. That'll also help out a lot. Cool, so thanks a lot for sending your video again. For any of you guys mastering the basics of skateboarding or any more advanced tricks, get Skateboarding Made Simple. They are incredible videos, they will help you. They are digital downloads. Thanks for your support.